Hi, I'm Taylor. I am 29 years old. I'm from Providence, Rhode Island, and I work as a social work and sociology professor at Emmanuel College in Boston.
And I'm John. I'm 30 years old. I am site support at Father Bill's in Mainspring in Brockton, Mass. I am from Providence, Rhode Island as well.
And we really, well, for me, I was really looking for a house that was homey and really probably small. I like the ranch style. I like cottages. I really just like anything that feels like New England to me. I was really hoping for a house on a side street. I really was hoping to have 3 bedrooms and at least 1.5 baths because we have a 12-year-old son, and right now we live in a small apartment with 1 bathroom.
Yes.
And that is really difficult.
And I was looking for more of like a bungalow or like a craftsman style, just because I like really having like a porch to kind of go walk out on, maybe sit on, have a cup of coffee, watch the sunrise or the sunset or something like that. Something that is like a little bit more comforting when you come home from a long day of work. You know, something that you can relax in.
And we can't relax here.
No.
We share a living space with people downstairs. We live in a very commercialized area, so we live right on a main road, a highway in fact, and there's just not that peace and quiet or that privacy that we were really looking for, which is why we decided to buy a home. Our budget for this was $250,000, and we really wanted to stay under that for sure. Like, we want to have money to travel. We really like to travel. We like to go to like concerts and sports games and things like that. So we really wanted to make sure that we stayed under that $250,000 budget. So what I was looking for in a house, again, was that 3 bedrooms, those at least 1.5 baths, on a side street, preferably a fenced-in yard. And so.
Same for me. I just want something that's a little bit more private and something that's not on a busy street like we are here. I think that's really important just for the peace and the quiet. Again, after a long day's of work, you don't want, more noise and commotion. You want, something peaceful to come home to. A big backyard was something important to me just because we do have dogs, and my 12-year-old son, he definitely needs some space of his own.
And you really wanted a man cave.
I really wanted a man cave.
I really wanted an office. So whatever that extra space is going to have to be used for is we're going to have to fight over what it's going to be, because I want an office and
I'm going to win.
John wants the man cave. So the deal breakers for me for sure would be a house that's outdated. I wanted a house that was move-in ready. You didn't.
No, I don't mind doing a little bit of work to make it my own, And if we can come under budget and spend a little less and work a little bit more, I'm fine with that.
And that's not what I wanted at all. I don't want to spend any more time working than I already do. I don't want to do anything to a house. I don't want to put money into, a lot of money into a house. I want to move into a house that's ready for us to live in. So
my big thing was faux wood.
Well, we have faux brick right now, and we have faux wood.
Yes, I'm all set with that. That is not pretty in my opinion.
No,
it's not something that's very attractive. And also, like we said, we both wanted the 1.5 bath. The 1 bath is fine, but the 1.5 bath was definitely what we wanted.
And that's more of a deal breaker for me. I can't stand to have to share that space as much as we already do.
I don't mind.
For my dream home, my dream home would be just a home that is ready for us to move in, and where we all have our own space. I really wanted multi-levels. I wanted Evan to be able to have his own floor and his own space. He's getting older and he really needs that privacy, whereas right now, as you can see, this is our bedroom and this is his bedroom. We live in a really small 2-bedroom apartment, and the space, we just don't have that freedom that you have when you have a house that has multi-levels. So I really wanted to make sure that we had multi-levels. That way we could each live on a different level. Like, we would live on 1 level.
And I really wanted an open floor plan, just because I wanted to go from one room to the other and be able to just kind of see everything, and just something that's very open with a lot of light that comes in. Unlike here, where there is almost no light that comes in, and even the lighting inside the home is pretty poor.
Yeah, it's not great. So now we're gonna walk around and show you some of the things in our apartment that we really don't like. And John's gonna go first.
Wonderful.
So I'm gonna turn this around on him.
So
Actually, I don't know if I can do that.
This is. You gotta have it horizontal. What are you doing? There you go. Yikes. So this is Evan's room. You can see the faux paneling here. The ceiling is tiled with foam. It's pretty gross.
It's not a slam dunk, if you will.
It is not. So, and you can also see that this is a pretty tight space too. So for him to be here in alone for himself, you know, I guess it's all right, but it is not ideal. That's for sure. Now we're gonna have Taylor.
I'm gonna show you the bathroom.
The bathroom.
So welcome to the Blue Lagoon, also known as our bathroom. Everything is blue. Blue, 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 baby blue. The toilet is blue. We tried to do the best we could, making it look a little bit better, but it's a really old space. And it's really tight, and we're also in the process of moving, so we have all of our crap out all over the place. But it's really important for us to just have something that's more updated. Well, at least it's important to me. I really want something that's updated where I can feel proud of the space that I live in. And right now, we don't even like to have people over because it seems so outdated and like almost embarrassing to live like this. So yeah, so now why do we want to be on House Hunters? Well, I think that we represent, we're so different heights. Why don't you hold it? We represent, I think, the majority of Americans who are just kind of like, you know, maybe have kids and are working really hard. It's hard to buy a home, especially if you're a little bit younger and you have student loan debt. So most people end up renting for such a long time. And we, I think, would be able to show people that it is possible and that, yes, it takes work and you do have to compromise and you do have to maybe settle for things that you thought were your deal breakers, but...
I think that's the key right there, is knowing what to compromise and when to compromise too, you know. Obviously, you can't compromise everything. Not everything can, you know, be give and take, but, you know, there certainly has to be some wiggle room there.
Yeah.
And I think that we have found that.
Yeah. So thank you so much. Hope you consider having us on House Hunters, and we would really, I think we'd be a great pick.
Great pick. Thank you.
Thanks.